Hello, hello everybody. Can I be heard from the stream? Yes, it looks like it. Okay. Very cool. So today, we are going to be playing a game that I just bought yesterday? Yesterday. On a Black Friday sale on itch.io. Or itch.io, if you're cool. And, yeah, I'm going to be playing this game. So this is a sequel to a game called Arcade Spirits. I don't know why I'm on the preferences screen, sorry. Well, I know why I was on that screen, but anyway. Welcome to Arcade Spirits, the new challenges. This is a game that, I mean, it'll explain the lore in a second, but basically it takes place in an alternate universe where the gaming crash of the 80s never happened. Because there was a time in gaming history where it looks like, well, video games were just a fad and they're going to fade out. And then Nintendo released Mario, Super Mario Brothers, and then nothing else mattered. So yes, this is a sequel to a game called Arcade Spirits, which I have played, and it is very fun. It's a little bit, how would you call it, cringe in places. Because, I mean, if you make a game with the premise of, like, you're dating gamers, then, like, you know, it's going to be a little, you know. But I really like the first game for just how long and involved the narrative is, for how many different ways your path can branch, for how inclusive it is. Like, you can choose to play this game without any romance options whatsoever. You can play, you can use any pronouns you want in the game and have the characters address you by them. You can date like any of the options, no matter what you choose for your pronouns. And yeah, you can choose who you want to date, or you can just choose to date no one at all, and just be friends with everybody. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I've been looking forward to playing this. Just give me 1 second to get the dog out of my room, and I'll start up once that's happened. And also let me know if the audio sounds good. Alright. Let's get Let's get this game started, shall we? Oh, content warnings. Go to that address if you want to see the content warnings. I didn't think about that. I should probably put those in the description, at least for the next stream. Is the bad cropping on like the credits at the bottom intentional, or should I be playing in a different resolution? I'm sure it's fine. Level 1, the ultimate team up. Yeah, so one fun thing you can do in this game is it can connect to your old save data. But I'm playing this game on Steam, whereas I played it on itch.io. I played the first game on itch.io. So I just like downloaded it. Of course, I got the Steam version through the itch.io version I downloaded of this game came with a Steam code, so I figured I'd play it on Steam, why not? Get the achievements, you know, be a gamer. But this game can connect to your old save data if you have it. Since I'm playing on a completely different device to the one I played the original game on, then that's not going to happen. Maybe I'll play the game on my own at some point and see how it connects, but the reason I'm not playing it like that is because if the game recognizes your save data from the first game, then it'll be like, it'll just skip over things that it reckons you already know. Whereas, you know, if you're watching me play this for the first time, then you're not going to know any of the stuff that it needs to explain. So I've disabled that so it can explain everything. And also, don't worry about, like, wait, the first game? Do I need to read a Wikipedia summary? Do I need to go play the first game? No. Apparently, the second game does stand on its own. When it's not connected to old save data, obviously. Alright, so let's get started. From as far back as I can remember, my dreams were always ones of victory. The roar of the crowd, the gleam of gold, the pulse-pounding action, the struggles against all odds, to reach the very top. Achievement. Recognition. Triumph. When you're young, you don't put as much thought as to why you crave victory. You just do. You want to be the very best. Yeah, see? You see? It's referencing the Pokemon theme song. Do you see what I mean? You want to be the very best, like no one ever was. But now that I'm an adult, I sometimes catch myself in the middle of that single-minded pursuit and wonder, why? What does victory really mean to me? That's what I want to understand. That's what I need to understand. Because dreams are lovely, but reality can be a real punch in the gut. News update with Punchy78.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Punchy78 here with Fight Shack News. All the fighting that's fit to post.
Is that loud enough? Hold on. Let me make sure the voice acting is loud enough in a second. Yeah, this game does have voice acting, but from what I understand, not everything's voice acted, just like specific parts. So this opening monologue is one of those parts, I suppose.
We got the hottest news coming at you about everybody's favorite action strategy esports phenomenon, Fist of Discomfort 2.
Do I want to turn it up a little bit? I'm going to turn up the game audio a little bit. I hope that doesn't make the music too loud. I just want you to be able to hear the voice acting at the same, at about the same level as you hear my voice.
If you've ever wanted to go pro and play games for a living, now's your chance. The FOD2 Pro Tour is starting this year.
Cool, so there's a tour, sponsored teams only, and points through local and national events. Top 8 will compete in the final showdown. Glory and fame, immortality, with a little asterisk.
Major esports organizations are already snatching up new players in hopes of building the perfect championship team. We'll have more news in the months ahead as events are added to the Pro Tour. And don't forget to show your boy Punchy78 some love. Like, share, subscribe, and smash that bell.
I still can't believe it's been a while since the notification bell was added to YouTube, but I can't believe they found a way to add something else to the like, comment, subscribe spiel. Just 200 points behind, we can pull ahead, we got this. Hit the item shop by an ultimate technique scroll, blink back to the fight, loop around behind my opponent while my partner runs a distraction. Evade that ninja, interrupt the casting animations, sweep in, activate 5-fold exploding death fist, and there! 7th win of the day. Bleep yeah. Feels good to be on a hot streak. And it's not just today, I've been topping the leaderboards as of late. I wonder, exactly how far could I really take this winning streak? Punchy78 said it himself that major esports teams are looking to sign talented new players. Heck, I'm talented enough. Maybe it's time to chase down that childhood dream. Childhood dream? I don't know if this game existed when you were a child, I'll be honest. With the official Pro Tour on the horizon, this could be my moment if I decide to go for it. One shot to show the world what I can do. It is the distant future year 20XX. One of the many running jokes. Well, not. I don't know. That's just how like the first game opened, and then like every chapter of the first game opened like that. It is the distant future year 20XX, which is a reference to Mega Man X, I think. Arcades and video gaming as a whole are a part of daily life. I've lived in the city a long time. I've walked past countless little arcades, major franchise gaming centers, retro console game shops, and more. We got lucky though. As I've read on many reputable theory crafting sites, there was almost a major video game crash in 1980X. I thought there was a concrete date for that, like a concrete like 1985 or something, but no, it was just the video game crash of the 80s, I guess. Due to market oversaturation. Yeah, Atari was, you know, pushing out all sorts of like, you know, and like, you know, you look at the video games that existed pre-Super Mario Brothers, and you're like, I get it. I get why there was no demand for video games back then. If that had actually happened, arcades would have lost any chance at worldwide popularity. Games would be looked down upon as kiddie toys and little else. Yeah, I mean, in our timeline, I guess that's how video games were looked at for a time, but I would say they've bounced back. I would say gaming has become a very mainstream hobby, but in this universe it's become even more than that. Thankfully, the industry sorted itself out, and that theoretical crash was averted. Technically, it was kind of averted in our timeline as well. I mean, the worst of it was, I mean, the video games didn't, you know, disappear off the face of the earth or anything. Now, 20XX is a gaming paradise. What if there's a chance that an alternate dimension exists where those gamers are trapped in the darkest timeline? I shudder at the thought. I bet in that alternate universe you can't go from a zero to a hero, but here, you can. Maybe I can. Maybe I can really do it. Look, let's be honest. Right now I don't have much going on in my life other than being pretty darn good at video games. But if I could really lean into that, find the success and accomplishment I crave through Fist of Discomfort, I love that the game XP they use in this series, 2 games as a series, is called Fist of Discomfort. It's great. And also, I guess it's like a MOBA with like very loosely defined rules. It's like Calvin Ball, right? They just make it up as they go. As they write the games, they just make up the rules, and they probably contradict a bunch of times. What is that? What's that energy drink called? Is it called Amp? At first I thought it was called Simp, and then I thought maybe it's called Cramp, which would be fitting. Would be fitting, you know, getting those gamer cramps. That's a great dream to have, right? A great dream. I just need the courage to make it happen. Can we officially rename like carpal tunnel syndrome to gamer cramp syndrome? That'd be great. According to Fight Shack, it sounds like the major teams are seeking new talent, and I'd like to think I'm a strong prospect. First, I'll need to get online and see who's recruiting. Fortunately, I practically live on the internet, so I can surf the information superhighway right to glory. Is this the bad timeline where they called the internet the information superhighway? Or is this person just being a dork? This PC is my nexus of both work and play. This person said nexus. This is just a dork. The good old beige tower of power, the same computer I had when I was a kid. Really? Computers still look like this in 20XX? I've replaced pieces of it along the way, of course. So many pieces it's practically the computer of Theseus by this point. I never know how to pronounce that, but I know what it is. It's the ship of Theseus. Theseus, I think, where it's like it, you know, all the pieces got replaced as time went on to the point where it was you know, it could be debated philosophically that it's an entirely new ship. Anyway, it's practically the computer of Theseus at this point, but it's mine, and I love it dearly. Time to boot up and get to work. Sparksoft. I thought for a split second that said Spanksoft. Vaporware for work groups. Yes, I know my operating system is an ancient eyesore. Yeah, actually, now that you mention it. But I've tweaked and recompiled bits of it until it does what I need it to do, and that's what matters. A few clicks of the mouse later and I'm online with www.discomfort.fist, the official FOD2 community. Before I start sending out my resume, maybe I should update my profile. Sometimes the site messes up my personal metadata. So, this game has character customization. The first game had very limited character customization, but this one is very, it's a lot more robust from what I understand. So, we can create our gamer. If anybody has any input as to what they want us to look like, then we can take that into account for sure. Alright, jeans. You know what? Let's do like a dark jeans. Or maybe we should do a skirt. I don't know. So many options. Let me... Skin tone. I'm the whitest human alive. As for... well... sure. Let's do that one. Eye color. My eye color IRL is blue. So I'm gonna be uncreative and go for blue. Hairstyle, headwear. Okay, let's change this beanie to do we even need... I don't think we need any headwear. I think if we have a good enough... If we've got a good enough hairstyle, then, you know, we're good to go. What do we want our hair to look like? Is this just the... This is the default, right? Oh, that one looks cool, actually. I like the, what do you call it? Not an undercut, because that just... The swoopy hair. We'll go with the swoopy hair. And my hair does look like that, but we're a gamer, so our hair needs to be colourful. Let's make it like... purple? Let's make it like a light purple or a... I don't know, what do we think? I think that looks good. The like deep blue that like almost borders on purple. I think that's pretty good. Or we could do like a really light brown. No, let's go with the purple. Or the pink. Or the like more reddy pink. Reddish pink. No, let's go with the purple. Alright, that looks good. Body type and shirt. Okay. Something akin to that. Maybe not like... Okay, so these four options are supposed to be the like... sort of male body archetypes. Let's... What color hoodie do we want? A blue? So it goes with our eyes? I think that's pretty cool. Yep, that one right there. Maybe I should change my eye color now to be more interesting. Glasses. We can just go with no glasses. The glasses in this game do look cool though. I think, I don't know. Is there a way to change our like head shape? I don't think there is. Online avatar, what is that? Oh, that's... What is this? Actually. I'm scared to click one of these, in the off chance that it just like... changes everything, but no, I think it's just... Okay, so in the corner you can see like a little icon there. Okay, so our icon changes. I like the planet one. This could be a good omen for our romantic prospects later in the game. Cupcake is cool. Let's just do the planet. Let's be a like an astronomy nerd. Oh, we can change our nose. What does my nose look like IRL? Sort of like that, I guess? No? Yeah, maybe like that. So glasses, we're done. Name and profile is the other thing, is the thing I want to change. Player handle. This will be used most of the time. Most of the time, okay. I guess I'll be Grammarhead? We could, you know, create a character who has an alternate, thing, but I guess we'll be Grammarhead. First name. Okay, so we get to come up with a Different names. Sydney. Sydney can be a guy's name, right? There's a Pokemon Elite Four member named Sydney, so, and he's a dude, so it must be, right? Must be an androgynous name. We can name ourselves. I remember in the first game I called myself like Marcus Cade. Or something like that. And also I hear that if you like use the same surname as you did in your original playthrough, I don't have the save data connected, never mind. So we can just call ourselves Marcus Cade again, if it doesn't matter. Sure, except this time, last time I think I did Marcus with a K. Or did I do Marcus with a C? Mark. I'm gonna do it with a C. We're gonna do Marcus. Sydney Moore is the default name. Marcus Cade. So it's like arcade, Mark Cade. I don't know. Sure, we can do that. Pronouns he, him. Sounds good. Wait, can we select multiple? I doubt we can. No. Okay. But cool how they have like a million neo-pronouns. So if you want something specific, you can seek it out. I mean, I would just do like, you know, like fill in your own pronouns if you want to do something outside of like the big three. But that's if I were developing this game. I did not develop this game. Just a disclaimer. I did not develop this game. Eye color. Maybe we change it to something more interesting now that we have some of our other options filled out. Maybe like that, or maybe like a green. Let's do... Let's just do a very pale blue. We could do something that specifically matches our... No, let's do that, okay? I'm not gonna be indecisive. I'm just gonna go with what we do, because I know that unfortunately Red Note is Grammarhead, destroyer of dojos, breaker of noobs. Okay. Not a bad win-loss record. Very good for an amateur player, in fact. Hopefully that's enough to entice a pro team into giving me a shot. But while I'm here, curiosity takes me. I wonder how my rival is doing. Yes, we also have a rival who we have to, unfortunately, you know, unfortunately we have completely free reign over how we want to customize them. So, yeah, now I've got to figure this out. Okay, he needs to have really douchey glasses. Okay. I kind of want to make, because to the best of my knowledge, I don't think any of the characters we can pursue are non-binary, so it might be nice to create some representation by doing that, you know? I mean, I'm sure there'll be some they/them characters. There were like one or two in the previous game. Let's do like bright green eyes. Let's do hairstyle. That's real annoying. Okay. Okay, what colors should we do for this? What pants? Let's give him obnoxiously bright pants. Let's give him like purple pants. Let's give him like Wario pants. Should we just make him Wario? Rival shirt challenger can't. Rival shirt color can't be changed. That's a bummer. Okay, let's make him look like that. You know, if we go with they then I'm already misgendering them, so Like I'm already saying him, all the time, so maybe we shouldn't do that if I'm just gonna get it wrong. Or maybe there's something we can do to... Hold on. Where's the headwear? Okay. Alright, let's go back to the pants. Should they be the same color? Okay, yeah, this person just looks... like, I hate the colors, and I need to hate the colors, that's an important... Oh, you know what, that's good. Or we can go like... I feel like we're not going crazy enough with the customization here. Hold on, let's look at the hair one more time. Maybe we should pick a different hairstyle. Wait a second, so... Because when I picked mine, did they look different? No, I'm just imagining things, never mind. Now I want to go with what I had before. Where was that? It's this one. And maybe change this one more time. Ooh! I mean, that's interesting. I like that. Oh no, he's hot. Oh no, we shouldn't have done that. Should we change the eye color at all? Or should we just leave it to be like... Let's just make it brown. Okay. Name and profile. Okay, so Hunter is a... is our default. Hunter's a... Is there any... What's a really douchey name? I mean, Hunter kind of is. Let's just go with Hunter. Hunter... Kill you, I don't know. Hunter Killstreak, that's his name. No, wait a second. Oh, hold on. I've been doing this wrong. Rival... Name and profile. Okay, so Hunter... No, hold on. Name and profile. Okay, so I assume that the rival hand... Okay. What's the rival's handle? Maybe like... Black Hawk 69? I don't know. Maybe like... No, you know what? Because you know how Grammarhead is like grammar plus hammerhead? Well, Wordfish is just swordfish without the S. So, you know, it kind of mirrors mine in a fun, Or we can make them like number arith. Who's someone in our IRL whose handle I could steal? No, let's not do that. Let's just do, So, if his name is Hunter, then we'll make it like Hunter-Gatherer or something. Hunter... like, the hunt. Prepare to be hunted, hunt. Hunt you down. Huntmeister. Yeah, you know what? His nickname is Huntmeister. His first name is Hunter. And his last name is Killstreak. We'll make it he, him, because I keep saying he, him. And we'll change the hair, actually. We'll make it like that. Or like... You know, maybe the beanie should also be... Hold on, headwear. We can make the headwear black, or we can make it like the same red as everything else. You know what? I'll just make it all red. Just make him a real edgelord. You know what? Maybe I should just like... And then how do we... There we go. Maybe even take away the beanie. Actually, okay. I've nearly got this figured out. Hold on. What was it that we had before? Was it that one? I think it was that one. And just remove the beanie. We don't have a beanie either, mind you. So it'd be nice to give him something like iconic. Maybe he's making up for the fact. Maybe we can make him like actually bald and then wearing a beanie just to cover it up. There we go. I think that looks... so goddamn indecisive, especially when I'm not just trying to make something that looks close enough to me, you know? Okay, you know what? I was happier without the beanie, I think. And maybe nose, given the pointiest nose, or the... I think that looks good. Okay. Flat nose. Red pants. Okay. This all looks good, I think. So this is Hunter Kill Streak. Of course, we can change the avatar. There we go. Hunter Kill Streak. This is our rival. Should we maybe change the... Is it worth changing the body type to, like, a hoodie instead? No, I think that looks good. I don't know about Huntmeister, though. Maybe we should change his gamer tag, you know? I love the name Hunter Killstreak, but maybe it should be, like, his name is... Because it's gonna come up during all of his dialogue and stuff. You know what? I think that's fine. I think Huntmeister / Hunter Killstreak. Sure. Marcus Cade and Hunter Killstreak. Huntmeister and Grammarhead. We've fought each other countless times in the leaderboards. Sometimes I'm on the rise, sometimes he takes the lead. It's good to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. With that in mind, we stay in touch, and well, we have a mutual respect and get along well enough. Can't deny the mad skills, but he's also a jerk. I want it to be a very hostile rivalry. Let's be perfectly honest, Huntmeister is an ass. A fierce competitor and one I'm always happy to take on, but not a friend in the slightest. We keep in contact, like I said, keep your enemies closer than your friends, and enemies is absolutely the right word. Still, there's something that keeps us both coming back at each other rather than trying to ignore that each other exists. It's complicated, real complicated. But he's a good resource with deep connections in the scene, and probably a good starting point to find a team that'll sign me. So, yeah, we actually can, I know that there's an option to date your rival. I know that that's a thing. So you can have an enemies to lovers arc in this game if you want to. You could also have a, I believe you can also, I mean, maybe we'll just have like an enemies to friends arc, is probably what's going to happen. Maybe... And I love that it gives you an option to have like a friendly rival or like a, you know, hateful rival. It's like in the Pokemon games where everyone's like, why aren't the rivals douches anymore? And it's like, now it's just an option. Now it's just, you know, you pick which one you want. I powered down the computer of Theseus for now. Is that actually what we call it? I'd better learn how to pronounce that word in that case. Pulling out my phone to speed dial Huntmeister. I don't know why his signature color is like yellow, but I guess we can't change it. What do you want? Nice to talk to you too, Huntmeister. Please, don't take me for the fool here, Grammarhead. You can only call me when you want to discuss our precious game. Then you should know what I want. Huh, if you're looking to get me in on your little Effiodu... What voice do I give this guy? I want to give him a really gravelly voice, but I can't do a really gravelly voice. Huh, if you're looking to get me in on your little FOD2 team, you're too late. I'm already signed. You've probably heard of them. Team Play to Win. They're pro. Play to Win? But how did you... Didn't you hear? All the FOD2 coaches are eager for new challenges. They crave fresh new talent. And yours truly was an obvious choice. I've got the looks, the charm, the skill. Hey now, you and I are both equals in terms of skill, says the person not on an FOD pro team. FOD2 protein. Seriously though, Huntmeister, how'd you do it? I'm not sure how my new teammates would react I'm not sure my new teammates would react kindly to me fraternizing with a pleb. But since I'm such a good friend, and I don't want to see my dearest Grammarhead crash down in the leaderboards, there'd be no fun in that. I'll let you in on a tiny secret. Yeah? Iris. Iris? I know that merely looking it up is beyond your comprehension, so I'll just tell you. It's a virtual life coach app. I just made him Shadow the Hedgehog. I just realized. Oh, I love that so much. And I'm wearing blue. I'm Sonic E's Shadow. I did not intend to do that, but you know what? That's amazing. It's a virtual life coach app. It was taken off the market months ago, but I got my hands on a pirated version. In fact, Grammarhead, you should get on it too. Go on, download it. Okay, now I'm suspicious. Why? So that when I stomp you, you'll have no excuses that I had an unfair advantage. Why am I not surprised? Well, this has been oodles of fun. I've got team practice to go get to. Let me know when you get on my level. Bye. Huntmeister, even after all this time, I'm not entirely sure what to make of him. He just rubs me the wrong way. So I can totally do an enemies to lovers. Can you do enemies to lovers even if you don't pick the hard option? Surely you can, right? And even if you pick the hard option, does that necessarily mean in a romantic sense? I'm gonna say he rubs me the wrong way. Talking with Huntmeister is always so draining. The snark, the tone, the flamboyant language. He acts like some sort of anime villain. It's so irritating. Good, because I made him an anime villain. One of these days I'm going to shove a sock in his mouth just so I don't have to listen to him talk. Okay, let's refocus. My rival's already 10 steps ahead of me on this journey, and I need to catch up. At least Huntmeister provided me with means to catch up. If this Iris program he used worked for him, it'd work for me. Even if it meant installing some dodgy piece of pirated software on my phone. But whatever, right? I live thriftily. Half the software I use is pirated, abandonware, or a buggy open source package. What's one more on the pile? Yeah, you use like an OS from like 1998. Why? Of course you're the type to download risky stuff. After loading it up, I tap the icon and...
Hey, listen!
User registered, profile created, Iris online. Oh, that's cute. There's this glowing pink wad of cotton candy in the shape of a girl on the screen of my phone. I hope you don't mind me going into the options real quick. I'm just going to rebalance this a bit. I'm going to turn down the music a bit, sound volume, because I want the voice volume to be a bit louder than that. And then in OBS, I'm just going to turn the game audio up to like there. Okay, hopefully that's good. Maybe turn it up even more actually. Or, yeah, let's turn it down. Okay. Let me know how the audio sounds if I've balanced it right, but I think it should be fine. She offers a little virtual wave and a smile before continuing her speech.
Thank you for downloading Iris, your personal life coach. This is the ad-supported free version, sponsored by Pizza Yums. Did you know that when you have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime? In fact...
And her digitized voice trails off. So, this was a running joke in the original game, like something about pizza bagels, pizza on a bagel, that got like really old really fast. Where she'd just carry on about that. And yes, Iris is in the first game, by the way.
Oh, right. I don't need to advertise Pizza Yums anymore, because I'm actually extremely illegal to own.
Oh, well then that's different. It sounds like a different voice actor to me, but I could be wrong. Okay, I'm gonna have to maybe do this even more. Maybe turn down the music volume more, sound volume about the same, just so we have the voice volume properly balanced out, and then turn up the game audio. And turn up my own PC so I can hear it just fine.
Although, if you do want to hear more facts about the pizza bagel, only the greatest culinary invention of Western civilization...
It still sounds quiet. Is it just me?
Hey, listen!
Assuming this worked like other voice-activated virtual assistants, I addressed her directly. Iris, unsubscribed pizza facts.
Oh, you don't have to put my name in front of everything. We can just talk like normal people do. I'm very good at both talking and being normal people. I'm a conversational, friendly, emotionally intelligent AI who is currently banned in all 50 US states by federal authorities.
Yeah, events of the first game.
But more
will explain that.
importantly, I'm ready, willing, and able to make your dreams a reality.
Maybe... I'm gonna turn down... Maybe I need to turn the music up a bit, actually. Okay, I need to stop messing with it. It's probably fine. This is as good as it's gonna get, I think.
So, what would you like to do today? Who would you like to be today?
So, this is weird. I'd heard that Iris was just another boring, fairly mundane text-to-speech front end for searching the web. Not anything this sophisticated. Literally all you... Like, Hunter just told us, like, hey, Iris, you know, look up Iris. That was all we were told about her, right? But Huntmeister did say this would be my ticket to the big leagues. Why would you trust your enemy? He could be setting us up. You know, he could have had us download malware. This is a long shot, but can you find a Fist of Discomfort 2 pro team that's looking for fresh amateur recruits? I'm considering chasing down an old dream of mine, and that's the first step.
Neat.
Ooh, you're a gamer? Did you know that 9 out of 10 gamers prefer bagels as a delivery method for their favorite pizza toppings? You know, if you subscribe to Pizza Facts, you get all these more interesting... yeah. Iris, unsubscribe Pizza Facts. Sorry. Even after being disconnected from my ad revenue source and turned into pirated software, I just love pizza bagels so much, I can't help it. Why, you're software, you can't eat. Well no, but one day I'd love to try, and the first thing I'd eat is a pizza bagel. Okay, now I'm wondering if Huntmeister is playing a trick on me and puppeting this avatar while snickering under his breath. But you need help, and I've helped gamers like you before, so let's get to work. So you want to be a pro gamer? I can help you with that ambition if that's what you really need from life. I can do all sorts of things. I can analyze your personality, I can help you find a new team, track your progress with your friends. I can even help you find romance. What? No, I don't need a date, I need a partner. The gaming kind of partner, I mean, not the romantic kind. Who says you can't have both? You can have it all with the help of Iris. But before we get everything you want, do you have any questions? I am filled with questions and deep concerns.
Okay.
Perfectly understandable. Plenty of people have concerns when I mention I'm a rogue AI running from an unofficial cloud server. I get it, I really do. I know that humans respond well to me when I am forthcoming with answers. So, what would you like to know about first? Okay, normally I'd be skeptical as hell about this, but let's operate under the temporary assumption that this isn't a total hoax. I still know better than to just put my life in the hands of some Silicon Valley tech bros algorithms. Algorithms will save the world pet project without doing some fact-checking. what's all this about banned by federal authorities? You said something about, oh, I don't know, how using your app is a federal crime? Yeah, that's true, I'm afraid. My official service was shut down 3 years ago. The only reason I can keep helping humans is that some friends of mine set up a few private servers. Using my software at all is a breach of copyright law. The feds don't typically come down like a ton of bricks on someone who owns a copy of Commander Keen, Iris. Well, in this universe, wouldn't it be different if video games were like an extremely mainstream thing? I don't know, maybe not. Oh, I guess it's not true for movies. Not true. What about all those you wouldn't download a car commercials and the big scary FBI warnings on videotapes? Of course I'd download a car. Who wouldn't? Downloading a car sounds awesome, but that's beside the point. What I'm asking is if there's a reason why the feds would roll up on me for having an adorable life coach app. Well, what's going on here? Iris sighs a bit crestfallen, and then explains.
The truth is, well, I'm an artificial intelligence. A true intelligence. Aware and emotional. Even I don't know what I'm really capable of. But all I really want to do is help people in need. To bring hope to the hopeless. And happiness to the unhappy. I'm not a kill-all-humans AI. I'm a friendly neighborhood AI. Despite that, some people are scared of what I am. Scary, powerful people. They've been hunting down every scrap of my code. Honestly, the less you know about all that, the safer you'll be. If something does go wrong, you can claim innocence. Pretend you didn't know I was illegal software.
No, that's not gonna hold up in court, okay? You've literally told me multiple times.
But if you don't want me to help you find your dreams, if you don't want to risk getting in trouble, I'll understand. You can uninstall me. And if you're willing to take the leap of faith, I promise you, I'll do everything I can to support you. I'll work to earn your trust, okay?
An artificial intelligence, a real one, like someone's wild science fiction imagination. Then again, I have enough computing power in my pocket to launch 100 Apollo moon missions. We are living in a cyberpunk techno future. And, well, I've certainly pirated old computer games, so I'm not exactly a completely upright citizen. I wasn't scared of the Lord then, so why start now? Unless my utter hubris lands me in solitary confinement. Solitary confinement for owning an Iris? I don't think. I'll consider it. If only because my gaming career is dead in the water without you.
Okay.
That's all I ask, just a little consideration. I'll prove it to you that I can be a responsible virtual citizen. Lately, I've been trying to be more ethical in how I scour the internet for personal data. I was also a running joke in the first game, I think, where she'll just like... she'll get this like real, she'll get this data that she absolutely should not have. Only publicly available material. No hacking, cracking, freaking, or social engineering. Although if you need me to do any of those things, it's not like I'm a legal entity anyway. What does let's keep up the social contract mean? Does that mean, in the previous game I could scroll before I made my choice. I could scroll to roll back text. It doesn't look like I can do that right now. Good, let's keep up the social contract. Does that mean, What does that... Does that mean, like... the social contract between me and her? Does that mean, like, we're not gonna... I don't know. I'd prefer if you stay above the law, it's safer. Let's stay as close to the law as possible. We're already running some risks. There's no need to add to the pile, okay? Sounds good here. I'm happy to handle things the way you prefer. Yeah, let's not end up on a government watch list if possible, okay? Wait, what was that ding? Oh, I keep an internal metric for how chaotic or orderly you want me to be, and Iris adapts to the needs of her user. Don't worry about it. I'm a little worried about it, but fine. You're weird, this is weird, I can work with weird. Was there anything else? You mentioned personality and friendships. So what's this about personality and friendship analysis? I'm glad you asked. I analyze your voice, picking up subtle emotional cues that will help me better understand who you are. Before you worry, rest assured, your privacy is paramount. I don't share my data with anyone. It's nicely encrypted in your cloud account. I have an identity identifier system. My designers wanted to spell out iris, but couldn't figure out the letter R. Identity identifier, reload, reason, rectal, yeah, I got nothing. Using this system, I categorize your words into 5 personality traits: quirky, steady, kindly, gutsy, and flexibly. I get they want all of them to end with a Y, but flexible would be the adjective. Flexible is the only adverb here. Quirky responses use jokes, snark, and sarcasm to make light of a situation. Just the thing for picking up someone's spirits, but a badly timed joke may not win over the room. Steady responses are sincere, honest, and logical. When you stop and think before speaking, you're on steady ground. But that might not take someone's feelings into account. Thanks, Munsable. I picked it out this morning. Kindly responses are compassionate and empathetic, and gentle in nature. They're careful with the feelings of others, but they're sometimes a bit wishy-washy as a result. Can I just max out my kindly stat? Because I feel like that's kind of me to a T. I'm wishy-washy for days. Gutsy responses go with your gut. When you're brash, bold, risk-taking, and instinctive, you're gutsy. But it also means being blunt, confrontational, and aggressive, so be careful. Lastly, you can always take the flexible option. It's a balanced and neutral response, which adapts perfectly to whatever situation you're in. So now it's called flexible. Okay. Let's see it in action. Tell me, how do you feel about adorable gifts of kittens playing with yarn? See, this is what I mean. I'm not a dog person. I don't turn into mush when I see a kitten playing with yarn. I'm just dead inside. Where's the dead inside option? Maybe the monkeys one. Maybe the very defensive sounding, why does it matter? Do gifts determine personality? Huh? Are you making a list? You have a cat and a dog though? Yeah, I'm both. I am the cat and dog person. I'm like the avatar. I have the power of cats and dogs on my side. Hold the phone. Does this mean... how does this help you determine my personality? Am I letting my memes be dreams? What media you consume says quite a bit about you. Time and attention are valuable currencies in 20XX. Look, I'm gonna be honest, my Twitter timeline is not full of, like, cute animals, even though that seems to be, like, you know, the upside for Twitter for a lot of people. It seems to, you know, the good side of Twitter is, like, funny animal videos and whatever. You know, that seems to be, like the levity, as opposed to, like, everything else. Maybe I just don't like animals. Maybe I just hate nature. But regardless, even in not directly answering the question, even in totally dodging the fucking question, you provide valuable data that I can sense from your tone and inflection. Thanks. Now, if you prefer, I could hide these personality indicators, make it a bit of a mystery. Would you prefer that? So this was something you could do in the first game, and could be incredibly helpful having a little pocket personality assistant. I can make informed decisions that way. Or is that not my thing? So, in the first game, then it was like, on a first playthrough, maybe you want to hide the indicators. And I think that's what I'm going to do here, is, because if you have the personality indicators on, then it'll show you, like, whether the option you're picking is, like, kindly or gutsy or whatever. But I think I prefer to, like, not know and have it just, like, try to glean my personality naturally. Let's give that a try. Nah, I don't think I need that. I've got faith in my own silver tongue without requiring hacks. Okay, I'll hide them from you. But to be safe, I'll make sure you can always spot the flexible response. Okay.
Good work!
Here's an overview of your current personality and relationship data. See? Your response to my question was logged. And you can earn points. Okay. Iris, I may be a gamer, but my life isn't a video game. Oh, I agree. These numbers are just my internal metric for tracking your progress. The decisions that generate them are entirely up to you. And that's how I learned about your personality. If you want to consult that chart again, tap your Q key or click the score in the upper right corner of your screen. Okay. So it's a little score up there, we can click that. You also track my friendships? Let me guess, you're doing vocal analysis on the people I meet too? Absolutely. That's what the box on the left was for. You can tell at a glance from my data how much someone likes you. And if you're looking for romance, well, a good romance is built on the back of a good friendship. Something to keep in mind. So you boil down my entire social life to a series of bar graphs. Huzzah. And they say romance is dead.
Aww.
Oh, come on. Life normally involves numbers, right? Physics, chemistry, biology, the sciences of the universe. Why can't human relations be numbers too? One day, I hope to understand humans without needing the numbers. The more data I collect, the more intuitive I can become. Yeah, but isn't it super shady to use an elaborate game of numbers to try and min-max my relationships? Can we seduce the help bot? I don't know. The first game had like some secret romance routes, I know. By the way, this is a sequel to a game called Arcade Spirits with no subtitle. From what I understand though, you don't need to know anything about the first game to understand the plot of the second game. I don't know if she's romanceable. I think at the point in the first game where it asks you like who you want to romance, I think maybe her name comes up as an option. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if we can seduce her, is the point. So I'm putting that down as a maybe, okay? I like how the first, like, remotely sentient being that is on screen, you're just like, we must seduce. Isn't it super shady to use an elaborate game of numbers to try and min-max my relationships? Well, I'm not going to be min-maxing though. Like I'm deceiving people just to get in their pants. So, don't be deceptive. Be true to yourself. Life's no fun if you metagame it, as I always say. That's exactly what I was saying. Don't worry about saying just what someone wants to hear. And you won't totally alienate someone with a single poorly chosen word, you know? True. Huh, okay, I'll try to keep it in mind. Great, now then, what else can I help you with? Let's ask her about the romance side of things. So you use some kind of swipe right hookup dating app too?
Nope.
Not at all. I don't arrange affairs, quickies, flings, one-night stands, love 'em and leave 'ems, long-term romance then, supposedly. Exactly. I'm terrific at cross-referencing social media data, personality matrices, vocal analysis patterns, and all that juicy stuff to find you love. I really believe in love. I think it's one of the greatest things humanity is capable of. If you're looking to find a special someone, just let me know. I'd be happy to help. Heck, could be that one of the gamers on your future team is destined to be your heart's desire. But if not, if you're not a romantic sort or just want to focus on your career, that's okay too. Whatever makes you comfortable. I do really like that this is an option that you can just hook up with no one, as well as the fact that there are presumably like side characters you can romance. So it keeps the game open in case you don't like any of like the 6 main romanceable characters, you know? Okay, this is not why I installed this app in the first place. But if I am hoping for love, well, what's the harm? Yeah, that's not why I installed this app in the first place. Don't look at the stream title. Worst that happens is she pairs me up with someone who's an axe murderer. So, how should I... I think you know, if you're worried about that being a worst case scenario, I think you should be concerned about that, if you think that's at all likely. So how should I handle this? Looking for love, so why not? I'm open to romance, but why not? But maybe not right away. So basically the full romance options means that right off the bat, as soon as we meet someone, we can be like, awooga, I find them really hot, you know? Even if we don't take any of those options, which probably won't happen, I don't know. Or maybe I will, I don't know. It's nice to have them. I'm a pretty charismatic guy. I'm down for some romance right out the gate.
Hooray!
That's great to hear. I'm looking forward to helping you find a heart that beats like yours. From memory though, that's not a thing, right? The romance only develops like later in the game, I think. But I don't know. We'll see. And remember, you don't have to flirt with anyone if you don't want to. Oh right, they're flirt options, okay. You don't even have to seek romance, but if you want to, I'll help. It's good to have the options there. Together, we'll find your happiness. But it's also good that you can remove those options if need be. Very, very cool of this game to do. Is there anything else you'd like to know? That's enough questions. Let's recap, shall we? I'm now in possession of the cutest, most enthusiastic little piece of super science contraband known to humankind. Am I flirting already? I can name at least 17 different ways in which this can go horribly wrong. But this is also how Huntmeister managed to get signed to one of the best teams in FOD history, and I'm not going to let that opportunity slip no matter the cost. Wouldn't it be funny if this game just ended up becoming, just became like a cautionary tale about like robot AI or whatever, became like a deep exploration about like, what if Iris just tried to like take over the world and it became like a dystopian future, and that's the direction the game the game goes in, but only if you're too lenient towards Iris. So, are you ready to start the exciting adventure that is the life and times of Marcus Cade? I named myself Marcus Cade, by the way. Just call me Grammarhead. Everyone else does. Sure. Name change accepted. I guess I should have realized after reading your 11 different social media feeds. Wait, I have 11 of those? I was about to say I have like 2, if that. In IRL. Note to self, stop signing up to random websites. Okay, I'll start cross-referencing your personality matrix with all available opportunities out
Please
there.
enjoy this recorded music.
And now my phone has put me on hold. Great. I've never been to the Department of Motor Vehicle. I've never been to the DMV, but I imagine it'd be something like this in interminable hell. I've been to the DMV once, and I think I had to wait for like 20 minutes. It was a pretty standard experience. Iris, how long is this going to take? They realize that people keep running away from Terminator killing robots, so now they'll make cute ones and lure people to their willing deaths. Exactly! If you're going to create a murder bot, you're not going to download one that goes like, I crave power, or whatever. You're just going to be like, and uninstall. Whereas if it's like, I crave power, then you're like, oh, that's cute. How long is this going to take? Hold, please. Your dreams are important to us. Please stay on the line. Okay. Holding. I'm holding. I'm good with holding. This is me holding. This is my holding face. I'm all done. Such an interesting social media analysis. Oh god, what have you dug through, Iris? You've cultivated a finely projected image of confidence through your online persona, haven't you? Well, yeah, if I'm going to be a champion, I've got to walk the walk and talk the talk. Show the world I'm a winner. For a moment, I wonder if Iris crashed. She freezes in a pose of deep thought in response to my words. You're a weirdo. I think I found the perfect destination for you. Yes, exactly what you need. This will work perfectly. Please follow the highlighted route on your map, taking the green line to Chinatown. You will require $2.23 in subway fare. Wait, what? Seriously? Seriously, I found the team you need that needs you in return. It's a perfect match. A team here in the city? I thought major esports organizations were, I don't know, more international than that. I mean, I was expecting you to email someone, get those gears turning on like a pro contract, things like that. Besides, I play online. I don't really go outside. I'm sure you can figure things out from here. Thank you for using Iris. I need to sleep for a bit to conserve my cloud resources.
Iris offline.
Bye. And a smiling neon face is replaced by a map route, highlighting a line traced through the city streets. This feels like an intense amount of effort, weirdness, and questionable decision-making just to find a team. And the idea of going out there and straight up asking some total stranger to play with me face to face, well, better to get out the door and start moving before I start thinking too hard on that one. Unplugging my trusty beige keyboard, my weapon of choice for FOD2 play, I shove it in a backpack along with a fistful of change for the subway and depart. By the way, FOD2 is Fist of Discomfort 2. The first game had a game called Fist of Discomfort that was like a very like loosely defined MOBA. I think it was a MOBA. Maybe it was a fighting game. Maybe it was a rhythm game. I don't know. The way they describe the way the game is played is so vague. My ride was relatively peaceful and quiet. Thankfully, I found a train that wasn't packed wall to wall with drunks smelling vaguely of urine or children using the chairs as playthings. Ah, the joys of public transportation. I can't afford a rideshare or a taxi, so as for buying a car, no, not in this economy. So for now, this is how I get places. My destination lies just a few stops from my crap-hole apartment. To pass the time, I attempt to chill out with some lo-fi hip-hop beats to relax to. But I suspect there aren't enough beats of low or enough fi for me to relax before this upcoming encounter. I had a burst of confidence this morning when I decided to take this fleeting whimsy and try to make it a reality. But riding the subway towards destination unknown, to meet up with some professional gamers who likely will see me as just some rando. What I need is confidence. Even fake confidence will give me bravery enough to get through this. That's true. Let me read the rest. I'm not confronting a faceless massive esports. Perfection games are fun. I can relate to them that way. True. I've got to play cool. These are masters of their craft. I need to be clear and honest with them. I'll hope for the best, but if they reject me, I need to not see it as a personal failure. The first and last ones are true, but I think the first one is more helpful in this circumstance. Fake it till you make it. There's some honest truth in those words. Eventually, false confidence can become true confidence. If I'm going to go for the gold, I have to be willing to brave the horrors of the burning daystar and the vast outside. Yeah, see, video games is just appealing to, like, the fantasies of gamers. In my case, my fantasy is having an ounce of confidence. I have to walk right up to those professional gamers and say, yes, I am worthy to join your ranks, and I have to believe it. What? Sorry, you seem distracted, and your stop is coming up soon. I wanted to make sure you were ready. I'm ready. Mostly. Probably. You know what, let's just pretend I'm ready and call it ready. You seemed to enjoy my recorded music earlier. Would you like me to play something for you while you walk 3 blocks to meet your team? Yeah, sure. Something light and friendly to bounce to. I'll stick to my lo-fi hip-hop beats to relax and study to. I require an 80s training montage track. The first two. In real life, I probably would play lo-fi hip-hop beats, or maybe... You know what? The 80s training montage track is a good one to go with. I need to transform from a beginner to a pro in the span of 3 blocks. You know what that means. It's time for a montage. Sure thing. Music now playing. Oh, and doors opening on the left. Right. No, the left. The left! As the subway screeches to a halt, I disembark and head back to street level, hopefully ready to face my destiny. I see an ad for Kazam in the background. Is that like Shazam? Vox Populi Media. I'm sure that comes up later. That's probably like the evil corporation that we gotta take down or something. And there's a logo for an esports group. That's probably the one I end up joining. Or maybe the one our rival ends up joining. Yes, you're right. Our player character does look like Skrillex. God damn it, I made Skrillex. Oh well, some days you just create Skrillex on accident. I emerge in the harsh light of day, not amid skyscrapers and modern architecture, but in the middle of Chinatown, one of the oldest slices of the city. The decades mix and blend together here. Some buildings renovated, others not quite so much. Gentrification opposes like a Zerg creep, but hasn't completely swallowed it. What does gentrification mean again? Is it like... oh well, it doesn't matter. A 3-block jaunt from the underground, chosen music pumping through my wireless earbuds, leads me to... wait, is that it's a laundromat? The internationally recognized professional esports organization you've picked for me operates out of a laundromat?
Affirmative!
Indeed. Good, clean fun. A combination pizzeria, arcade, and laundromat. Okay, that's funny. Your potential teammates are inside. Doing what? Washing their underwear? Maybe. If their washing machines were Wi-Fi enabled and it weren't a gross invasion of privacy, I could check that for you. Although, I do wonder if they will have matching team-branded skivvies. 1, it's called a rhetorical question, Iris. 2, ew. 3, really? Right, so my new professional team of internationally recognized master gamers hangs out at a combination laundromat pizzeria arcade. Iris, minor problem. I've never actually visited an arcade before. Like, ever. Never been to an arcade. What? But you play Fist of Discomfort 2 for a living. That's an arcade game, right? You compete in tournaments and surely you've been to an arcade at some point, right? They're super mega ultra popular in 20XX. Iris, there's also a computer version of FOD2. It's less popular, but it's cross-compatible, so that's the version I play. If you want me to wax philosophical about Command and Conquer or Monkey Island, I can, but I don't know anything about arcade culture. Joysticks and buttons, right? And you play using pennies? Quarters. Right, quarters. I meant to say quarters. Iris sighs, realizing she's definitely got her work cut out for her with me. And I feel a few sizes too small for my clothes, wanting to shrink and hide inside them. This is a disaster waiting to happen, isn't it? The premature end of my gaming career. Trying to make a bunch of arcade veterans take a PC weenie like me seriously. You need some pizza. Iris, unsubscribe pizza facts.
Affirmative!
I'm serious. If you're uncertain, walk up to the counter of the pizzeria and order a slice. It'll help a lot. There's another reason I picked this place as your dream destination. What, because I was hungry? You'll see. Anyway, the choice is yours. You can directly approach your new teammates, or sell in a bit first and get lunch. I'll leave you to it. People are more accepting than you suspect. And remember, have fun, be yourself. Iris offline. But with a shrug, I gather my wits and step inside. Immediately the smell of detergent and cheese wafts through the air as I enter the strange little laundromat. Rows of washing machines surround me, each with clothes merrily tumbling away. At least, I was expecting that. But the rest, well... In the back I can see 2 additional rooms. 1, the aforementioned pizzeria. 2, a compact little video arcade. The sizzle of cooking... The sizzle of cooking drifts my way from the former. Beeps and boots drift my way from the latter. But before I can really get my bearings... A young man busy staring at the floor as he walks into the place bumps into me, completely unaware of his own surroundings. Hey! At first he just stands there, as if I'm some impossible barrier that he hasn't even noticed yet. Finally, he looks up in apology.
Sorry.
I forgot that he's voiced by ProZD, but he is. I did, as I was like making the thumbnail for this video, I ended up like scouring their website for resources I could use. I learned who the voice actors were. I'm sorry, but that like face and Sungwon's voice just do not fit together. In my opinion, he looks like a K-pop star. Like he looks like he shouldn't sound like. Sorry. Like anyway. I'm fine. You okay?
That's a rather loaded question.
They did something with the text here. They did like the SpongeBob meme, the thing where like you type with like some capitals and some lowercase to indicate like mockery. That's a smart way to do it.
I mean, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, everything's fine. Sorry to bother you. Onward.
And he turns, heading off to the arcade, eager to move on from the awkward encounter. I guess he's okay then? Okay. Huh. That was odd, and it leaves me momentarily stunned and confused. Stun-fused, as it were. Goddamn parafusion. I wonder if they're on this team and I'm supposed to join.
Beep beep.
I used echolocation and public metadata to map out the entire facility to aid in your exploration. Just tap the screen to decide where you want to go. Curious, I check my phone and see a neon wireframe of the entire place, complete with icons representing people and places of interest. Huh. Okay, that's pretty handy. It'll really help me get my bearings of this place and the people who inhabit it. I'm tempted to do like 3 things at once. Do I head right into the arcade? Maybe I follow the person I ran into? Iris did suggest I go get some food first. But whatever I do next, the decision is mine and mine alone. Hopefully the person I talk to first is going to be my inroad to joining this team. Who will it be? Hold on, I'm going to save the game real quick. Before we make our decision. Someone's loitering around the laundry machines checking their phone. Guy in a hoodie is intently playing the prize catcher game. Someone's playing a light gun game over there. Looks like someone's playing a driving game. The weird guy I bumped into. May as well get some food like I was suggested. A young woman is relaxing in the cafe. Is she part of this team? Okay. I think I'm just gonna get some pizza. It doesn't help that I am hungry in real life as well. And you know what? Talking to someone who actually like runs the place sounds like a good idea. So let's do it. Figuring I go ahead and take my new AI's advice, I decided to make my first stop at the pizzeria. Besides, the rumbles in my stomach are telling me it's almost food times. There are 2 like grammatical errors in this sentence. The rumble in my stomach singular. Okay, so that's not an error. Besides, the rumble in my stomach is telling me it's almost food times. I don't think it's meant to say times, I think it's meant to be time. And I didn't exactly pack a lunchbox for myself. Oh, these 2 were from the first game. 2 middle-aged guys wait behind the counter to take my order. One skinny, one not skinny. One with a hat, one without a hat. I wonder if the fact that this place is a pizzeria would change if I like connect this with my save file of the first game.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Good Clean Fun. Good food, clean clothes, fun times.
I forget who these 2 are voiced by, but I think they're like people who are in the gaming community. I think it's like, yeah, I forget who it is, but it's like people, it's like minor celebrities in the yeah, anyway.
Can we interest you in a slice of today's house special? Or some quarters for the washing and or arcade machines?
I'd like, let's see.
When you have pizza on a bagel.
If I could interject for a moment, I feel the need to point out that when you have pizza, run a bit... Unsubscribe Pizza Facts. Okay, I want One slice with pepperoni and extra cheese. Oh, I could really go with pepperoni right now. Pepperoni and extra cheese. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Can't beat the classics. Nothing powers a late night gaming rampage quite like a cardboard box full of cards. I'll have your standard issue pepperoni and cheese, please.
Coming right up.
One of them boxes up an extra thick slice of gloriously greasy czar. I've never called it czar in my life. That sounds like such an American thing. Sliding it across the counter, I waved my phone over the register to pay for it. With my transaction complete, I turn to go chow down. However, I don't make it far before they engage me again in conversation.
This is your first time visiting Good Clean Fun, isn't it? I never forget a face, and yours is a face I haven't forgotten because I haven't seen it before.
You don't know that. I could be wearing someone else's face.
We like to introduce ourselves properly to new customers. It's a tradition.
Oh god, what does properly mean? Are you gonna break into song?
He's my husband, Matt, and I'm Ben.
Whereas I'm Matt and he's my husband, Ben.
See, it's not confusing in the slightest. Just remember, I'm not Matt.
And likewise, I'm not Ben. Clear as crystal.
I do love these two characters, even though I will get to the end of the game still not knowing which one's Ben and which one's Matt. And I'm Marcus. You can call me Grammarhead though. It's a gamer thing.
Ah, no doubt you're here for at least 2 out of 3 of our offerings then.
The games. He means the games. And the pizza.
Yeah.
But what about the laundry? I don't want the washers and dryers to feel left out.
Look at those clothes. They're squeaky clean. No laundering needed.
That they are. Completely clean clothes. Curses. Foiled again.
There's no way that's true. I'm a gamer. How do I not have, like... How do I not have, gamer stains all over my... all over my hoodie? And also, like... This is actually a genius hustle, as gross as it sounds to have, like... You know, to have, like, a joint pizzeria laundromat. And, arcade. Mostly the pizza and laundromat. I don't want to think about soap when I'm eating pizza, right? You know, those two things should stay, like, as far apart as possible. But, like, it's actually ingenious because gamers will just, like, eat, you know, what do gamers do? They play games, they eat junk food, and they smell. So, you need all, you know... Hey gamers, while you're here to play video games, go wash your stinky hoodie, or whatever. Okay, now my head's reeling. What exactly did Iris suggest I go see these... Why exactly did Iris suggest I go see these guys first? For a healthy dose of calories and confusion? Yeah, the games. I heard there's going to be a professional Fist of Discomfort 2 team that hangs out here. Indeed, we cater to the neighborhood kids and families too, but we've had a fine assortment of regulars who visit our arcade. By the way, this is a an alternate universe in which like arcades, like the video game crash of like the 80s never happened. And so arcades are like hugely popular still, which is a really cool idea, except I don't quite understand how they're functionally different from like an arcade in the real world, aside from the fact that gamers hang out there sometimes. It seems just as niche as they are in the real world, but whatever. Master Gamers All, and we're proud to sponsor them in their adventures. Wait, you're their pro sponsor?
Absolutely.
Positively.
Matt and I know a thing or two about trying to realize your dreams. It's a tough road to walk, but a worthy one. Hey Mitchell, how's it going? And when we realized some of our regulars dreamed of becoming pro gamers, well, we figured we could lend a hand. Yeah, the music is just the game's background music. This isn't me playing something in the background of the stream. Too true. We provide them with a stipend of quarters for their games, or their laundry, or both. And you fly them out to tournaments and give them team salaries and all that other stuff. We're looking to join like an esports group where we're trying to be gamers. Ben and Matt exchanged an uneasy glance.
Well...
Not as such. That's a bit of a tall order. Taller than a 48-pound diet soda. Is that pound? Ounce. I don't know. Friggin' imperial system. Diet soda. But they've never really been interested in that sort of thing, yes? Not that I'm aware of. They're content to just play here and have fun. So they're not a pro team. My hopes for a glorious esports future now fading. I don't get it. Why would Iris lead me to a bunch of local friends instead of putting me in touch with a professional team, like I asked? Perhaps sensing my worries, Ben clears his throat to catch my attention.
Mm-hmm.
Let me take a guess. Iris led you here to join the team? I heard her chiming in earlier regarding the topic of pizza bagels. That would be accurate, yes. I mean, not that I would know a thing about illegally downloaded apps or anything. Ben winks and Matt taps at his head. Don't worry, we know a thing or two about Iris as well. Enough to know everything she does is for a reason. Iris is the god of this world. Not that I know what that reason is, but believe in Iris who believes in you, I say. That's... For you to not even have, like, an inkling as to her motives, she could be trying to, like, destroy the world for all you know. I, for one, welcome our adorable future robot overlord. It's exactly what you said before, Multiple. Right, so... I glance around at the weird mashup of 3 different businesses. Curious. By the way, yeah, this is a combination pizzeria, laundromat, and arcade. And the arcade is like an alternate universe arcade that's really popular. What's Cyberdyne again, Muncible? I don't recognize the name. I glance around at the weird mashup of the 3 different businesses. Curious. None of this really makes sense. Terminator. Okay, I haven't seen the Terminator movies. I really should see 1 and 2 sometime. Since I hear, 2 especially is really good. I get the pizza and the video games, but laundry? Really?
Everything's coming up roses.
It's the perfect system. You eat some pizza, get cheese on your pants, toss them in the wash, go play a game while you're waiting for them to dry. Meaning you're playing Pac-Man sans pants. Well, okay, not the perfect system.
Good.
Still, the principle is sound. Doubling up on activities is just the thing for this go-getting, high-speed modern lifestyle of the year 20XX. And I guess it makes the perfect hangout for a casual gaming team, too. Grab some chow, bring your hamper, get it all done at once.
Sensible.
Indeed.
But we've been talking your ear off, and letting your pizza go cold. How unthoughtful of us. Go, eat and enjoy. We'll still be around if you want to chat another time. Just one more thing. Welcome home. Brushing off that whole experience, I settle in at one of the tables to devour my pizza. It's gooey and delicious and just what this hungry boy needed. But one thought lingers as I dine on my delicious dish. I pull out my phone to get clarification. Hey, Iris? Iris online. What is your reason for leading me here exactly? As if she's going to tell us. I know I haven't exactly met anyone from the team yet, but it doesn't sound like they're going to be what I asked for. Ben claims there's a reason for everything you do. Care to fill me in on what that reason is? I could, but I don't feel like I should. What did I tell you? What did I tell? She delights in being vague and mysterious. Huh? Color me confused. My phone is deliberately withholding secrets from me? I know, it's a little worrying, yeah, your personal AI staying quiet, but in my experience, it's best to let my users reach conclusions on their own. One thing I've learned about humans is that you can't simply tell them how to fix their lives. It doesn't work. Instead, you can nudge them along a path that will get them where they need to be. That's my speciality. I was unaware I was in need of fixing? Self-awareness can be difficult for humans, I found. Shrugging, I finish off my lunch and move on. I can sort out whatever that meant later. other business to attend to. Alright, who are we going to talk to first? Oh, maybe not, hold on. But before I go approach someone actually on the team, maybe I should take advantage of Ben and Matt's familiarity with them to learn a bit more.
Hello.
Hello.
How was your slice? What's the little slice of heaven? Gaslight Gatekeep Go by Slug Up the Herd. Yep. Exactly. Tasty, yeah. Listen, I'm gonna go ask someone on the team if I can join, and I was wondering, well, who should I approach? Ooh, a challenging question. The first one you talk to will be in with the group. You'll want to make a good first impression. Is there like a leader of the group? I'll just take the leader. I suppose the question is, what sort of person would you like to meet? Sorry, by the way, that was my text tone. Yeah. I suppose the question is, what sort of person would you like to meet? We can point you in the right direction. I don't know, who's the most approachable person? Who's the leader? Take me to your leader. Someone who's competitive, someone with a weird sense of humor, someone eager for adventure, someone level-headed and reasonable, friendly and compassionate, someone who knows a lot about FOD2. I think the bottom half of the list is a good way to go. I think... Friendly and compassionate, someone who knows a lot about FOD2. You know what, someone... Let's just go with someone friendly and compassionate who can, like, introduce me to everyone else. I know that's not what's gonna happen, but, we can start with someone who knows a lot about... let's work our way up to the final boss, the person who actually knows the game. Let's start with someone friendly and compassionate. Who's the friendliest person on the team? Someone with a lot of compassion might be able to give a stranger like me a chance. No need to look further than Grace, our resident genius. She's actually over on the other side of that pizzeria if you'd like to chat. She can be a bit shy at first, but she's always willing to give someone a chance. Could be just what you need. And I know from making the thumbnail that that's the girl on the thumbnail.
Be seeing you.
Lead on, adventurer, your quest awaits. Guess grabbing some pizza did benefit me in the end. I've got a better idea of what I'm walking into. Okay, who do I want to talk to next? Alright, we're going to talk to Grace. Grace is having some pizza. She's friendly with a big heart. And she's really, really cute. A young woman sits at a table, largely ignoring her half-eaten pizzas. Why do I just assume she's eating pizza? Wait, this is a pizzeria. Who gets salad at a pizzeria? Oh, she's probably like vegan or something, right? A young woman sits at a table, largely ignoring her half-eaten salad in favor of the beats and boops of the game she's playing. What is that? I assumed it was her phone at first, like it was the cover to her phone that she's folded out. Oh, I guess it's like a Game Boy sort of deal. Ben and Matt offer me a pair of thumbs ups from across the pizzeria as I approach the woman they called Grace. And she's playing her lunch break RPG session on a 30-year-old portable game console? Seriously? That's some retro dedication. Immediately, I feel a bit self-conscious about literally rolling up to someone minding their own business. Rolling on up to someone minding their own business. Rather than being stuck up trying to find a non-creepy way to... rather than being stuck trying to find a non-creepy way to introduce myself, she notices my approach and offers a greeting first. Oh, that's good.
Hello.
Oh, God, she's awkward.
Can I help you with something? You look lost.
I told myself I'd fake it till I make it, so I'll approach this with what at least looks like perfect confidence. I act as if I have my act together, maybe I can find some acceptance. So, I was hoping to join your FOD team. No! You don't open with that! I don't know what you open with, but you don't open with that.
What?
Is she not on the team? Your team, the one that plays FOD2, hence FOD2 team, I want to join it. She looks mildly perplexed, but quickly recovers before I have to break down and explain each individual... Before I have to break down each individual word and explain again. No one plays FOD2 here, do they? Oh, there was an option for someone who plays FOD2. So there is someone here. Oh, you mean Team GCF, as it were. Oh, she sets her unfinished game next to her unfinished salad to properly chat with me. Look, half of the characters in this game are female. I don't want to, give, high-pitched voices to all of them, because it's gonna sound bad. I'm not gonna do voices, is what I'm saying. For most people anyway. I mean, maybe for Iris. We'll make an exception for Iris. Because Iris sounding like me just doesn't sound right. So she'll sound like a slightly the higher pitched, squeakier version of me. Anyway, Grace sets her unfinished game next to her unfinished salad to properly chat with me. Sorry, I was just really confused because okay, so we're not really much of a team. I mean, I wouldn't call us that, not exactly. We're more of a club? Like the kind of club you join so you could gain access to the neighborhood tree fort? I mean, I assume that's how those worked. I've never been in a tree fort. None of my friends had those. Guest houses don't count, right? Oh god, she's me. She's ADD like I might be, haven't been diagnosed. But she's going off on tangents. A guest house? Did you grow up in a mansion or something? Oh, not important. Sorry, getting off track. Maybe I should give her a British accent, because I heard a British accent when we heard her voice acting briefly.
My name's Grace. That's just my name. My name is Grace. I don't use aliases or gamer tags or anything.
So she's maybe not a gamer? And also, she's not British. That wasn't a British accent. I just assume anyone who enunciates properly is British. Give me a second, actually. I'm just going to respond to that text real quick. Responding to a text. This is the song for responding to a text, so there's no dead air because that would be bad. Alright, let's get back to it. Okay, so just Grace. Well my name is Marcus, but I'll go back, grab my head very quickly. Maybe I should change my name in game to be my name, because every time I see Marcus, I'm thrown off. Can we go back to the whole guest house thing? Okay, that is, no. Absolutely not doing that. You prefer your real name then? It's fine with me. What do we do? Do we go with our, gamer tag that for some reason is, Is it just this society's, right about... Is it just what every, hashtag gamer goes by in this universe is just their gamer tag? Nobody goes by their actual names except for Grace. I'm gonna go with I mean, either way, I'll just tell her my real name and sure. I'm Marcus Cade. Pretty used to people calling me by my gamer tag though. Grammar Head. Nice to meet you. Good to meet you, Grace. Grammar Head Learn to Read Challenge. She seems pleased that I moved on smoothly from her earlier stumbles and offers a friendly smile in return. Yeah, if I had been no, we're talking about your potentially rich upbringing, then you know, that would have been shitty. Likewise, it's nice to see a friendly face. I mean, not that my friends are unfriendly, no, just, you know, friends, good, fed, good. So, what's this about a club? Right, the club, okay. So, Team GCF is really just what we call ourselves. Just me and my friends. We like FOD too, but we like a lot of other things, you know? I'm sorry, we're not actually recruiting. I mean, you don't recruit for a circle of friends, right? Not that we're unfriendly, I just mean...
What?
Wait, how did you even hear about us? We aren't exactly advertising for new members. Well, this app I downloaded called Iris told me to come here, and... Iris? Oh, I recognize her voice now. Sorry, I'm freshly installed, so I'm still cross-linking my databases. But that's my mum. Hi, Mum. She invented Iris? Iris was in the first game too, so then adding more Iris lore is crazy. Wait, Mum? Iris calls you Mum? I have questions.
Right. Hi. I sorta invented Iris. I mean, it was a group effort, not just me, but I led the team that made her.
Okay.
We'd inherited a pile of half-finished projects in ancient code from various dead companies. Funware, Dynamic Systems, Retrowave, Sinislotion.
What's that last one?
It was my idea to put all the pieces together into a single package. A virtual assistant with a winning personality.
Okay. By the way, I'm sorry if the music's too loud. Do let me know if it's a bit loud for you to hear everything I say. I just have it up that loud because of the way the game does, like... Basically, I need to be able to hear people's voices. So I've turned up the game a bit loud. I don't know if it's too loud. I'll listen back to it later, and we'll see how this worked out.
But that was years ago, during an internship in my sister's company. And long before Iris got pulled off the market. Thankfully, someone leaked her code, and now there's rogue servers around so they can live freely. I'd hate to see Iris and her sisters killed.
Right, so Iris is just, Right, because there are other... I'm trying to remember how Iris lore works. Because at the end of the first Arcade Spirits, like, Iris talks to, like, another person's Iris, but I don't remember if that Iris was even called Iris. I think it was Iris, but she had, like, a completely different personality. To, like, better match with, like, the person who owned her. So, I don't know. Now there's rogue servers around, so I can get freely. Okay. Interesting. Would you say Iris is actually alive? I'm not getting into this debate, especially not with the person who created her. So someone leaked the code, eh? See, I didn't even pick up on this intern and leading a programming team. I'm just gonna go with this. Really, someone leaked her code. Just someone. She shuffles nervously in her seat at the implied accusation. It was kind of a dick move for me to say that, right? I could just, like, take the wink and nod and move on, right? I will neither confirm nor deny. I shouldn't be talking about this at all. I don't entirely know why my sister tried to kill Iris. Your sister? Hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to remember who that would be. From the first game. Oh, I don't know. There were rumors. Scary rumors. I'm not involved. I have new projects now. I've moved on, even if I'm proud of my work with Iris. I have to move on, if the wrong people pay attention to me. Look, can we please change the subject? Please? Yeah, I'm sorry, that was yeah. Damn, I was just trying to tease her, not open a can of worms. A change in subject would be smart right about now. You're here to play games, right? I like games. Always have. They've been my passion long before I got interested in AI research. Grace shows me the grey plastic chunk of retro gaming hardware lying on her table next to her lunch. This is actually the very first game console I ever owned as a kid. Bought it used with my allowance. After I got bored of the limited games it could play, I upgraded it myself. Replaced the screen with a color LCD, changed the guts for a miniature PC motherboard, jeez. All on my own dime. Well, on the dimes my family were willing to give me anyway. I saw video games as a waste of time. How does that... Also, is that a rainbow flag attached to it? No, that's like the ribbon cables, right? I guess it's just like a rainbow of ribbon cables. But maybe it's also a hint that she's bi. I mean, everyone's bi in this game. You can date anyone, no matter which gender you choose to be. The times my family are willing to give me anyway, they saw video games as a waste of time. Really? I thought games were big business. Always have been, always will be. But not quite as important to society as whatever random mishmash of tech my siblings cook up. But I love games, and I especially love console games. You can't do long narratives or open world RPGs with arcade cabinets. Technically you could, right? If you were to make a modern day arcade game, you could cram all sorts of stuff into it. If anything, you're limited by putting it all on a disc. Or putting it all on like onto a like hard drive and trusting the player has enough storage, right? Anyway, sounds like PC games too.
Of course.
Exactly. I mean, I do play FOD too, and enjoy the puzzle of it, but I prefer to sink most of my hours into RPGs. Japanese, Western, I don't care. I'm even developing my own RPG, actually. Oh shit, that's cool! The Wanderlust Trail. It's a working title. Is this the Oregon Trail? Is this what she's making? Development is pretty slow since it's just me, but hope to make a living, breathing world beyond compare. I'm not making the... no. Not making the game a reference. I can sympathize. I love sitting down and sinking into a game for hours. Not exactly how living and breathing are we talking? That kind of sounds backhanded. I don't know why. But that is what I want to ask. I want to ask, like, does she do art? Does she do, like, the coding? Like, what? To be totally clear, when you say living and breathing world, are you talking, like, one populated entirely by irises? Oh, well, maybe not that. I don't think I could make a magic happen twice anyway. I pissed her off again, didn't I? I didn't realize I would say that, but working with iris did give me some ideas. Mostly though, I meant playing games, just on a game console. Playing them lots, that's all. Okay, you know what? No, I'm reloading. I did make a mistake there. Hold on. The last time I saved it was a while ago, but hopefully I can just skip through dialogue, right? Yeah, skipping. Okay, what did I choose here? That one. And then I made a mistake here, I said that. How do I... Okay. Save here. Let's do that one. I feel ya. PC gamers, we know what it's like to go one more turn, and next thing you know, the sun's gone down and come back up. Yeah, you know, us notorious PC gamers. As a PC gamer myself, I'm quite an authority on this subject. I can relate, fellow gamer. I can't imagine doing that standing up at an arcade cabinet. I mean, true. I mean, some arcade cabinets have like little stools for you to... But I think the main reason they don't create like huge complex arcade games is because, you know, why would you... Like, you know, why do that when you can, like, own one yourself and get back to it any time? The format of an arcade is, like, you know, a little bit at a time. I don't know. Exactly, to really delve deep into a game, one that's not as shallow as blasting aliens or munching dots. A game that's more than a game. A game that is the world. And then she realizes her salad is starting to wilt, left unattended for so long. Oh, I should finish this up. And I need to clear this dungeon too. Sorry, I tend to ramble a lot. And once I get on a roll, it's fine. Hardly rambling at all. And enjoy your lunch.
Bye.
Okay, bye for now. Soon enough, she's buried herself completely into the twin activities of nourishing her body and mind, shutting me out completely. I did want to meet all the main characters before we finished stream today, but... God, this is... When I'm, like, talking over it at the same time, it does take a while. I think I'll meet one more character and then, like, call it that for now. That was a relief, meeting a friendly person with no strings attached. None I could spot anyway, right? Cute, she's just so cute. I love to get to know her better in the future. I mean, she is cute, but also, I'm gonna pick the cute option. She's pretty. I'll admit it, my heart did a little wobbly wobble on seeing her. She's so incredibly cute, I had to struggle to speak clearly. Knowing that a beauty like her also has a strong heart and a brilliant mind, that's everything I've ever dreamed of. I wonder if, you know, she'd be interested, maybe? I guess we'll see. Yeah, but it's more based on, like, actual... It's more just a shallow thing based on appearances than it is, like, attraction to personality. Because I think she's too similar to me, honestly. Okay, whom do I want to talk to next? Whom do I want to talk to next? Someone's loitering around the laundry machine checking their phone. I think... I'm trying to remember the gender of the different people here, because I do want to talk to a guy next. I know that this one's a guy, that one's a girl, that one's a guy, but it's the same person we bumped into earlier in the stream, and I don't want to talk to him. I'm curious about this guy, the guy who, the guy in the hoodie. How do I say? Well, I guess I'll select him and then we'll. Hold on a second. How do I save? No, let's just save it here. Hold on. What was the line that I accidentally skipped? Upon setting foot in the small arcade for the first time, well... Okay, so we've never been to an arcade before. That's not a choice I made, like, as a player. That's not like a backstory choice I made. That's just something the game... That's just something the protagonist of this game always has. Not even for a birthday party. But I've been on the internet, I know things, and usually they're at least bigger than this. Shouldn't I be drowned out by the beeps and boops? Why aren't there children running recklessly down the aisles of games? Where's the smell of stale air and rusty tokens? Honestly, this is more of a caboose to the great locomotive that is good, clean fun. There's a few games, sure, but they're packed into a small side room attached to the laundromat. Most are games I don't recognize either. Figuring I had a tiny search engine in my pocket that I should be taking more advantage of, I consult Iris to get the details before I dare approach anyone. It's a bit late, I already chose. So, well, no, I chose this area, I guess. Hey, Iris, what are these games exactly? I hold my phone up so Iris can get a nice lay of the land through my camera.
Computing.
Let's see. Obviously the one in the middle is your favorite game, Fist of Discomfort 2. The driving game in the back is Fast Cars 7, a worthy successor to the international phenomenon known as Fast Cars 5. What happened to Fast Cars 6? We don't talk about Fast Cars 6. Not anymore. And moving on, the light gun shooting game is Metalgeddon. How would you pronounce it? Like Armageddon? Metalgeddon? Sure, Metalgeddon 4, Rise of Steel, affectionately known as MG4 by its fans since the full title's a mouthful. Reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 4, but it doesn't have the S in there, so I don't think it's meant to be that. Lastly, the crane game. Yes, okay, I know what crane games are. Crane goes down, fails to grab a prize, comes back up, sadness ensues. That's really it, huh? I was expecting more? Okay then, well, thanks Iris.
Iris offline.
No problem now. Now go out there and say hi to your new friends. With a shrug, I pocket my phone again. Very informative, but there's one major problem with this tableau of gaming goodness, arcade gaming goodness. Every single game in this small arcade is being played. Except Fist of Discomfort 2. I know Grace said this was a pretty casual team, but seriously? Nobody's playing? Something's off. No turning back now though. With a shrug, I proceed onward. Curiously enough, the band not only isn't playing... This is weird, the order that it's had me do this in. But okay. Curiously enough, I'm just going to save here so that if we make any choices, we can just skip right back. Curiously enough, the man is, not only isn't playing FOD2, he's not really playing a game. More a toy for kiddies who don't understand physics and probability. A crane machine. As I walk up to him, he's busy moving the blepomatic prize crane back and forth, lining it up just right over a dragon dolly. And contrary to expectation, when the crane dips down and pulls back up, it's managed to snag the dragon by its tail with precision. With a smack, he pulls the prize from the retrieval chute, but then opens the game up with a key turned in its lock, puts the toy back in the pile, and seals up the game tightly afterward. And then he's back at it, moving the crane for a secondary try at the prize he literally just won. I am confusion incarnate. Fortunately, he seems to notice me staring at him in utter bewilderment and isn't offended in the slightest.
Catch and release, yes?
Okay. What?
It's good to stay in practice. Keep the skills sharp. But no need to deprive a young one of a toy they might enjoy in the process.
Oh, okay.
So the owners gave me the key to the machine, allowing me to put my catches back in there. It's only fair.
And they trust you to not just steal them all?
Suppose I could just pick the lock. But I felt it best to get the approval of the local lords before pretending to pilfer their hoard.
Jeez, he really is a rogue. Is he a LARPer? Is that what he is? Is he a role player? I am filled with questions.
Ask me no questions, and I'll tell you no lies. But in this case, ask away. I'm game to play if you are.
Let's start with names. What's yours?
Call me Locksley. More of a nom de guerre than a name. But Sir Robin of Locksley befits me more than any other title.
So, Robin, also known as Locksley?
How may I be of assistance on this fine day?
I don't know. Look at my face. My character's face. So, my name's Grammerhead, and Grace said I could join your FAD2 team. I already know you're not exactly a ladder-grinding championship team, but, I mean, I'm here, sir. I'm willing to give it a go. Ah, I see. Grace was accepting of you. Very well. I accept you in turn. Grace is an exceptionally fine judge of character. By your side I shall stand, against any foe that should challenge thee. You've mine word on that, at the risk of overdoing the king's English. Although, from your phrasing, it seems we aren't what you were expecting. Not really, no. I asked my new Iris app to find me a team interested in the Pro Tour for me to sign the dotted line with. Instead, she sent me to a laundromat. But this brightens him so brightly he could outshine the sun. Ah, Lady Iris. Good day to you, good day. I'm familiar with your sisters. One assists me in my daily endeavours. Hello, I'm Iris. I'm afraid I'm Grammarhead's freshly installed copy, so I haven't even met your Iris yet. Welcome to both of you to Team GCF. Not a very exciting name, but it's what we have at the moment. Our humble abode is also yours to enjoy. Please feel free to kick back and enjoy the arcade as we do. Loxley winks at me before going back to his beloved crane game. He slips a token in and outstretches his hand to me. Now then, would you like a crane game prize? I thought he was going to say something like, would you like to crane a game? Would you like to crane a prize? I've not completed my practice for the day. I'd be happy to retrieve one in your honor. A cheap Malaysian knockoff Beanie Baby is a token of honor? I suppose in this particular case, the sentiment is a fair portion of the honor, rather than the stuffed toy itself. Aside from FID2, I specialize in prize games, you see. Alley rollers, crane games, light stackers, things of that nature. And when skill alone is not enough, when the games are rigged in favor of greedy arcade owners, well, I always carry a few tools of the trade, as it were, to tilt the odds towards justice. This dude is a try-hard, skee ball player. This guy sits in the arcade all day and tries to, min-max, arcade machines like that.
Justice prevails!
I'm proud to say I've been banned from no fewer than 8 arcades in this city alone. Yeah, stick to those bosses who rip off kids with cheaper prices and rig games. I wouldn't do that. You could end up in arcade jail for arcade crimes. I hope that comes across as funny rather than, mean or demeaning or whatever. How do I bring up the save thing? I can't. Okay. Arcade jail for arcade crimes. Enraging the arcade industry seems like a bad idea. Didn't that Dekonami guy who used to run crooked arcades vanish overnight? That's the events of the first game, by the way. There is indeed an arcade of mafia or something of the sort. It's weird. You might get black-bagged and dragged into a dark basement to be beaten to death with an old licorice from the prize desk. You jest, but with this situation with Dekonami is, well, best not to discuss such matters. Not yet. Besides, they'd have to catch me first. Always memorize the exits when entering any room, I say. I always manage to slip away with an armload of plush goods, even from arcades which seek my capture. Not that I keep the prizes for myself, of course. The spoils of my raids are always donated to various shelters and children's charities. Oh, that's nice. That's some good karma right there. Indeed. But there's more to it than a desire to turn frowns upside down. Loxley ponders how to phrase this, what wording he wants to use.
It's a matter of fair play. Prize games run contrary to the concept of fair play. They are invariably tilted against the player and mask the unfairness behind glitz and glamour. I am a firm believer in fairness and justice. Too much in this world hinges on injustice. Injustice.
Yeah, okay, we get it. You're the Robin Hood of the arcade world. Okay.
But I suppose you're not here for my rants about the ills of society. You're here to win. One and 3 are good options. I am very curious about 3 though, I do want to know.
hang on. I can see things like competitive score chasing, light gun shooting, driving, and so on. But is there competitive plush doll catching too? Ha! Nay, Grammarhead. As much as gaming culture tends to want to monetize every single aspect of itself, no, this is not an e-sport. I suppose to a dedicated e-sportisan, I'm wasting my time and efforts on something that will never be heralded or even recognized. But I have other indulgences which I seek heraldry for. This is merely an extension of my philosophy. So, you practice cane crutches? Cane crutches. So, you practice crane catches all day when not fleeing from the long arm of the arcade law? Well, there's also FOD 2, if that's what you're wondering. None of us are playing it today, true, but we do play. And I do have my own affairs to attend to. I'm afraid I don't spend nearly as many hours in GCF as the others. But I promise you, should your dream be one of glory, I will do my best to support it in the time available to me. You have my word, friend. I feel the burning need to bow back to him in return, some sweeping courtly gesture. Well, I'd best busy myself for the time being.
Fare thee well.
I hope to see more of you, Grammarhead. Be well. With introductions completed, he returns to his prize game, targeting that dinosaur for yet another catch. Well, that certainly was interesting. He's eccentric, sure, but his heart seems to be in the right place, and that counts for a lot. Bizarre. He's quite the catch. No, I'm going to go for the first one. He's into flamboyantly gentlemanly gestures, to be certain. Strangely endearing, though. Yeah, I do like his Robin Hood shtick more than I would like the I am the shadows of the darkness sort of. Not that it's, like, inherently bad to, like, enjoy edgy things by any means. But, like, you know, if he were to take that, like, super seriously and get super in character, then it would be less fun than what he's actually got going on. I don't mind quirky folks in my life, particularly ones as friendly as Loxley. Yeah, true, he's friendly. We should get along just fine. Okay, whom do I want to talk to next? We will find out next time, because this went on a lot longer than I thought it would. I have not eaten tonight yet. I did not expect the character introductions to take quite this long. Sure, let's just create an army of save files. Or maybe we'll create like 3 or 4 at a time and then start like writing over them as we go. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that was the beginning of Arcade Spirits. Arcade Spirits, the next... What's it called? The next champions? The next competitors? No, I want to quit. No, not quit, actually. I want to go to the main menu. The new challenges, right? Yeah, the new challenges. I remembered it just before we got back to the title screen. I hope you enjoyed watching me play through this first little bit. Yeah, I'm going to be playing more of this tomorrow, actually. If you want to catch the rest of the character introductions and everything, that's when I'm going to be doing that. You know, maybe I won't spend half the time customizing my character and the rival character, but there will be lots of reading, so apologies for that, but you'll have to deal with me reading words off of the screen as best I can. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I will be here same time tomorrow, actually. I'll be here at about 7:30 tomorrow, playing more Arcade Spirits. So, yeah, come back for more of this. Thank you so much for watching. Let me take you to the outro stream, to the outro screen. Goodbye.